Hello, and thank you for joining the demo to learn more about freestudytools.com. Freestudytools.com is a free social study site. It is funded by advertising and links to other products, but it is totally free for you or anyone to access the material that's on Free Study Tools and to contribute to the growth of Free Study Tools. When you join, you create material and rate material that other people have created in exchange for receiving free access to the practice exams and flashcards. You would first log in. So I will go ahead and log in under this user ID. And as you can see from the home page, immediately you're able to see content that you've added, ratings that you've given to questions, and practice test scores that you've had over time. So this kind of shows you a history. And select ACT exam for this example. This is the landing page for the specific exam once you're logged in. And as you can see, you do not currently have access. Please contribute. So I'll go in here, you select a subject, or English, math, and science. For some other exams it may be different. For some exams there may be only one section that's just a general section of information. It really depends on the exam itself. So I will select, let's just do English, and write a quick question. Let's see, certainty. I'm just trying to think of something. So I just made that up. Of course, you know, I'm sure if you spent more time, many of you are probably really great writers. So answer A, certitude. Answer B, flamboyant. And you could stop there. You could have just two. That's great if you have a true or false question. Or you could have up to 5. So just to add something else, let's just say tacos. I don't know. That's not a good one. Let's say recommendation, which is not a great one either, but oh well. So certitude is the correct answer. I will choose that as the correct answer. It's also possible that you could have multiple correct answers, and if that's the case, you can keep going. So I will choose certitude, and an optional explanation. This is, not only do you benefit from taking the practice exams and the flashcards and using those as, you know, as a study tool, you also learn by creating material. When you create this, you remember it, and it is helping you get better at this material. So as an optional explanation, I'll just say Tina hated Johnny, capital, with great certitude. She was certain that she hated that jerk. Or, you know, I don't care if you use humor or not. If it's inappropriate, someone could flag it. So that's it, you know, pretty simple, and add question. So next, automatically, you're going to be asked to rate a question that someone has already created. So outline, indicated, create an image of, foreshadow. What does that define? I'll say admonish. Yes. Okay, so that's correct. And then the example is so-and-so admonishes the details. I don't particularly like that example. The question I think is accurate, but I'll give this question a 7. It's accurate, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Here, you could also say, this question is wrong, and you could say that it's inaccurate. You could rate it, or you could report it as inaccurate, or you could say it's too easy, or it's confusing, or it's inappropriate, anything. I'll rate the question, and there you go. Now I have access to take the practice exams. One last thing that I'll add, very important, even though you have access, I have access to August 15th. Today is July 31st. At the end of the 15 days, I can renew my access or keep my access by adding another question and rating another question. In this example, you needed to add one question and rate one question. For some exams, you need to add more than one question or rate more than one question. It really just depends on the exam and the settings. But what I will encourage you to do, actually, I really hope that you do when you enroll and you start using this program, is to continue adding questions. Like I mentioned before, not only does it help the other users so that they have a wider variety of study material to learn from, it also helps you because you are learning the material as you create these questions or these flashcards. Email us at admin@freestudytools.com if you have questions, or if you know of an exam that we should add. We can definitely do that very quickly. We just want to hear from you. So feel free to email us, like us on Facebook, like us or follow us on Twitter, and please don't hesitate to ask any questions, and good luck with whatever exam you are taking.